What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we have a topic that is a little serious, and it's pissing me off. But real quick, I'm gonna show you this video. You guys tell me what you think. So play it. That was something. That is by Yukio.net. Now you might be thinking, whoa, why didn't you blur it out? Because fuck them. What do you mean blur it out? Yeah, this is how they look like. By the way, I mean, can you really talk? Okay. Then after that, guess what? People are like, this is a good take. Somehow they think that this is a good take. Now, here's the picture of the comments. I'll read some here. Men's mental health matter. Like, okay, so did you think you ate with that? No, tell me, Rego.m, did you think you ate with that pathetic ass comment? You didn't. You just seem stupid and indifferent. You don't seem cool. You seem really stupid. I don't really know what else to say besides that, because you are. Let's continue going though. Charlie #1 Khalil hater. I don't know who Khalil is. Natural protectors and providers. Girl, where? Now, I see this a lot, where it's like, men used to do this, men used to do that. Guess what? It's called used to for a reason. Because not only did women say they want equal rights, level playing field of having to be able to be independent and not be dependent. I think we've forgotten what feminism really is. It's not for women to be better. It is not that women are better. It's also not that men are better. Feminism is for an equal playing field. And I guess we lost that. This is not feminism. This is beyond feminism. This is losing the plot. Really. And I'm not like, oh, these people suck ass and they should die. No. Everyone is entitled to an opinion. Right or wrong, there is no like certain right or wrong. It's just opinions. And that's what they will stay as. They're not facts, they're opinions. Wanted to make that clear. Nina SK, meet when they want a minute of silence for men's mental health. We're gonna get a little real. I don't know the specific statistics, but men kill themselves so often. And it's not that women don't kill themselves, they do, but like, men are put into a stereotype more than women in recent years, at least from my perspective, you know? And men are more criticized. Women are being more accepted for what they do. But men, they have nothing truly. And it's like, you can't even give a minute to not only men, but veterans, fathers, sons. None of them. You can't give one single minute for one of them, let alone all of them. It is very telling, not only for yourself, but how you really are altogether. I see many people as role models, but one big person that I really do look up to is Scotty K Fitness. And the way he puts everything about ego and everything just makes it sound so much more like, yeah, it's so true. Your pride is not something to show off, more like a like jewelry. It's not a shield, but more it's a flag.
Humility will get you farther than hubris. Pride is meant to be carried as a banner, not used as a shield.
And you can't hide behind a flag like a shield. You can show it off, sure, but you can't use it as a shield. And that's what many of these degenerate women are doing. I know not all women think like this, and I'm happy. I'm glad that not all do. But the generosity still exists. Let's continue going. So, Sue, like, aren't you supposed to know everything? No. I feel like many men do say, we know everything. The truth is, no one knows everything, and no one will ever know everything. Not men, not women, not non-binary, no one. And the way you're trying to use this as a defense for this type of degenerosity really just shows that you do not care for not only human lives, but humanity in itself. I am not even older than half of these people. And yet, even I have enough self-respect and respect for humanity that I can recognize that both men and women and everything in between, they deserve respect. No matter who they are, when they changed, or what they did. People deserve second chances. And if they fuck it up, they fuck it up. They don't deserve more chances. And then we have the girl again going, don't they brag about being strong? No. Alpha men do. Like the degenerate men do. That's the thing though. They are blending this line of alpha men who are just degenerates and real men who are able to be vulnerable, and they just lock both of them into a room when they're not supposed to be. It's so stupid and really telling of how the world really is even now. And before this too, I thought I was only going to talk about this, but I saw like an artist like post. I'm not gonna say their username because I followed them, but then after that, I don't know, it just muddied the waters, and I'm like, I don't really want to see this, so I unfollowed. I didn't block them though. They are a good artist, and I still respect them, but it's just I don't really want that being on my Instagram. I use Instagram for art. I look at art and I love it. But there was one account where it was not their opinion. I need to preface this. It was not their opinion, it was their sister's. So I took that into consideration, but I was like, I don't really want this. No hate at all. Hate to the other people, yes. I advocate it. Okay? I'm not gonna lie, I do. I don't know if that's a sense of hypocrisy. I don't care though. Because I have a platform and I can do anything with it, and they can do anything with it, but I have the free will to talk about it, and they do too. If they want to sit here and call me fat, call me a retard, they can. I'm not gonna do anything. But I saw the artist. I really love their work. And the sister's opinion, and like whatever, it was like, it is hard to differentiate the good men from the bad men. And it was just really weird because politics played a big part in the end. And I was like, politics has nothing to do with this. It should be more about personality and past and their future goals. Because you can tell a lot from growth. if they're willing to admit that yes, they did wrong, and yes, they harmed people, but they changed, and you see them being different, give them a chance. I feel like a lot of these people are not giving the opposite gender a chance because of their past. Like, for example, men, and I'm talking about men right now, they do not give people who have big body counts a try. Most men do, most other people don't care. And some women, they just don't give men who like accept their sins. And it's like, what are we supposed to do? You want us to be strong, but you hate it when we're sassy. You want us to be providers, but you hate when we're independent and we don't need a woman. And it's like, men, we're doing the same thing. You want a woman to be strong, but you hate it when they don't depend on you. You want a woman to be, like, submissive, but you hate it when they just don't let go because they're too clingy. It's not a gender problem. It's a human problem. We suck. Every one of us. But it tells if you continue to suck and you just, nah, I'm gonna be an asshole. What is wrong with you? Are you stupid? Do you have no faith that you will accept being a degenerate instead of actually picking yourself up, being like, I want to be a good person? It's not that hard. I feel like I am talking to like narcissistic people every day, the way that I am talking to so many of y'all, and I know that so many people would just be like, nah, whatever, I'm gonna continue being an asshole, you know? Like, grow up. Like, actually grow up. So many of you need to grow up and stop trying to be cool for others, for yourself. Like, what are you gonna do when, like, no one cares? Sure, you're gonna be independent, but then, so what? You're gonna have nothing to show for it because no one's gonna care in the end. You're gonna die just being lonely. Sure, some of you might like that, but you don't like loneliness. You like the peace and quiet that comes from it. But sometimes you can't escape the quiet. Sometimes you're forced into having to be in a loud room. Then what? You're not cool. You shouldn't be nonchalant. Try to be human. Because in the end, we all are. No matter who we voted for, no matter who we love, no matter who we hate, no matter our gender or age. We are all human. And yet, it's like, I don't know. I do not advocate for hate. I'm not saying you should go to the person's account and hate. I just don't understand, and I do hate them. I do hate them. I'm not gonna lie, I do hate them. But would I ever say, oh, this person's a fucking retard? No, they're not. They just have an opinion that I don't agree with, and that's fine. So you should also be willing to accept that some people might disagree with you. Some people might be on your side. Some people are like, nah, I don't think so. They're not an enemy because of that. They are still human. Anyways, I hope you guys did learn something. Or at least get reminded that not everyone sucks. Some people do make a difference. Just it's hard to see it nowadays. But yeah. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.